Welcome to Debanks as the fashion. I hope you are all doing great. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to cut a bubu gown. You can also call it a long kaftan. So let's get down to business. What are the measurements you need? You need your length and every other measurement you use for a gown. But for the cutting, we only use the length and the back and sleeve measurements. So the length of my client I'm cutting this for is 62 inches. 62 inches. So to that 62 inches, I'll be adding 1 inch for folding at the down part. That makes it 63. So 63. I've measured 63. Then from that very point, I'll fold it like this again. From that point, I'll fold it like this again. Then I will mark where it falls. So that will be where I will cut it. So I folded it into 4 now. I folded my fabric into 4. As you can see, this is the folded edge. If you don't want yours to be so big, or if you are not on the extra large size, you can use your your back and sleeve measurement. You can use your back and sleeve measurement for the folding. But for this one, I want you to be as big as the clothes can contain. As big as I can get from the clothes. So at this folded edge, this is where I'm taking my back measurement. My client's back is 8 inches, 8.5 inches. So this is the 8.5 here, 8.5 here. Now this is 8.5. So I just want the neck to be normal. I don't want it to be too big and too small. So I'm taking 4.5 by 4.5. I'm using 4.5 by 4.5. I'm using the same width and depth for the front and the back. If you want the front to be bigger than the back, just shape it. But if you are making a different neckline for the front and a different neckline for the back, make sure you just notch this center or this center, notch this place, open it up and make your different necklines. But for this one, this is what I want. So I'm cutting it out and I'll just notch this place to know the center. And that is the cutting of our bubu gown. It is as simple as this. So the next thing is to sewing. Neck with a bias. I've knitted the neck with bias and I've turned the sides. I've sewn the side. So the next thing now is to take the measurement. This is how I usually do mine. I fold it equally, then the armhole depends on what I take for the armhole depends on every individual, depends on the client. For this one, I'm using 11. I'm using 11 for this one, and it is on that 11 that I will take It is on that 11 that I will take the bust measurement. So the bust of this person is 45 inches. So I'm adding 2 inches east to it. I'm actually adding I'm dividing that 45 into 2. 45 divided by 2 will give us 22.5. 22.5. So I will measure from here to here. What I have is 43. This is 22.5. So to that 22.5, I will add 2 inches. 1, 2. So making 24.5. So I will now calculate what I have left. I will calculate what I have left. Calculating what I have left, Initially I said the bust of my client is 45 inches. 45 because it is folded into two. We have one for the front and one for the back. So that 45 I'm dividing it into two. I have 22 and a half. So to that 22 and a half, I'm adding 2 inches east. So that gives me 24 and a half. And measuring from here, from one side to the other side, I have 43. So from that 24 and a half, I will measure the excess I will have. So the excess I have now is 18 and a half. Is that 18 and a half that I will now divide between these two sides, so that one side will not be more than the other. So 18 and a half divided by 2, I will have, that is 9.25. So 9.25 on one side and 9.25 on the other side. This is what I do. This is how I do mine. So the next thing I do is I take my under bust measurement. The under bust of this person is 16 inches. I'm not adding anything since there is no joining here. And the half length of the person is 18 and a half. 18 and a half. I also use waist to hip. The waist to hip of the person is 9. So I'll take the same thing on the second side. On the bust 16, half length 18, waist to hip 9. So on the under bust, I will do the same thing I did for the bust. So the under bust circumference of my client is 41. So 41 divided by 2 will give me 20 and a half. So to that 20 and a half, I will add 2 inches each, giving me 22 and a half. So what I have here is 43. From 43, I will remove 22 and so subtracting 22 and a half from 43 will give us 20 and a half. So I will now divide that 20 and a half between both sides. So 20 and a half divided by 2 will give me 10.25. 10.25 and here 10.25. 10.25. The waist of my client is 44. 44 divided by 2 will give me 22. To that 22 I'm adding 2 inches each, making 24. So I'll subtract 24 from 43 is 19. I will divide the 19 between both sides. That will give me 9 and a half on both sides. 9 and a half on both sides. Then I will come to the hip and hip area and do the same thing. My client's hip is 49. 49 divided by 2, that is 24 and a half, plus 2 inches is 1, 2. That is 26 and a half. So 26, I'll subtract 26 from 43. So I have 16 and a half. So 16 and a half divided into 2 between both sides will give me 8.25. So it is this 8.25 that I will now take down on both sides. But for easy movement, we will not let it get down here. Here you come up by, let me say, 12 inches or 15 inches, depending on whatever you want. For this one, I'm coming up by 15 inches. So it is at this 15 inches that our sewing will stop. So my 8.25, let me take it here. It is at this 15 inches that our sewing will stop. All this choking, make sure you clean it after. So connect your lines. connect your lines. This is the best way to do it than you taking your measurements on the sewing machine. It is easier like this, and but if your client doesn't want it to have shape, you can just sew it straight with the hip measurement. So this is how you take your measurement on the clothes. So I'll go and sew and come back to you. So I'm done with the sewing, and this is what I have. This is it. Can you see it? This is what I have. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop your comments in the comment section. Bye.